What is up, everybody? It's Heat Overrod, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week as you're ready to feel my energy. Ooh, yeah, and the energy that Dr. Roto and the rest of the staff at drroto.com bring every single week for our seasonal, for our DFS. Everybody, every time, best ball, dynasty. When you want it, we got it. Ooh, yeah. Woo! Everybody ready? You ready for another episode of the hard hits and cool picks? Ooh, yeah. We get ready for the NFL's week 12. Wow. And is it coming at us? We already got the Thursday games coming at us. Okay. There's lots of defensive players there. And yo, Heat, your IDP Heats of the week. Who's going to be your Heat check of the week if we don't even know and half the games have started? Yo, it's okay. I got you. I swear. So I'm coming up with either I'm going to do a small write-up. Probably I'm just going to do a podcast tomorrow real quick on the defensive players that are going to be playing on Thursday, Friday. Or maybe I'll just do all my heats of the week tomorrow. And that way you'll have all my defensive articles before any of the games start. That's what we do at Dr. Roto. We bring the pain. Oh, yeah. Woo. So let's get to it, right? Let's do the review of last week. So we had Zach Cunningham. Zach Cunningham came through, got the 7 tackles. Everything's right. We're just going to check mark that. Yeah, that's what we do. We just win. Every single week we win, right? Damone Clark, 6. He hit it right on the nose. Thanks, bro. You did it. You did your job. You got it done. He did exactly what I said he would do. But you know who did exactly what I said he was going to do, and he did just a little bit more? Keyshawn Nixon. That's right. Not only did we check him off, I came up 0.9 short on the punt return and kick return yards. But, man, that Packers game, whatever, man, it just was all wild, and Aaron Jones and getting hurt again. Dude, my seasonal team needs you. Literally, my dynasty team for this year, right? I started out with Aaron Jones, and I had Nick Chubb. And I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I have Michael Carter. I have Jerome Ford, drafted Jerome Ford, because we know I'm a drafting beast. And we're sitting there, and I'm like, oh, come on. Seriously? So Chubb goes down. Aaron Jones is blowing it up week 1. Now I just got Jerome Ford and nobody else, really. So what's really worked out for me is Royce Freeman of the Rams, man. That guy has come through, and he came through big for me this week. I don't even know how I won, but I put up a lot of points in that dynasty league. I had a 0 at safety. I had a 0 at linebacker. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. It just, hey, sometimes when we're sitting here doing all of our leagues and lineups, something gets left behind. This one did not. I got the win, pulled that team to 5-6. This team was 1-5. All right. And that is why we fight it seasonal. And that is why I work so hard at these IDP articles to make sure that you have players that are in great spots that are going to hit, may hit, or, well, hey, Heat Override, are you forgetting somebody? You're right. Man, this dude is dynamic. He's so dynamic that a long time ago, a guy named L. Ron Hubbard gave out a book called Dianetics. It has nothing to do about how dynamic Landon Roberts is. Oh, yeah. I've been giving it for weeks. I've been saying his name, and I've been laughing it. I've been doing the Landon Roberts for weeks, right? And what did he do? He went out and smashed. I told you no Quan Alexander. And for the people that listen to this podcast and go to Dr. Roto, there shouldn't have been any Quan Alexander. There should have only been Landon Roberts. Since the time our guy went down, you'll be back next season, brother. Oh, yeah. But going forward, Landon Roberts is the real deal. If you didn't watch that game, or you didn't watch last week's game, what, you don't like watching football because it's the Steelers? Look, I watched it. That man was everywhere. And when I say you can look up, and anybody anywhere can look up every stat and say Heat Override, you're talking out your mouth. You're damn right. Because guess what? That's the loudest part of me. Oh, yeah. Hopefully. Right? And at the same time, we're looking back at it, and it's nothing but facts. when it comes to an eyeball test and you watch a team play defense like the Steelers every single week, because my wife's a Steeler fan, going up, Chris Red, 2A, day one ish. Oh, yeah. And you get to see the players when they fill in. You get to see the players when starters come out. You get to see them. Other than that, you will never see anybody unless you watch the games. And that is a fact. And I will put that fact up against anybody, because the best people out there that do this for a living, IDP, seasonal, dynasty, best ball, DFS, prize picks, betting, the best people look at the numbers and watch the games. And the reason why we do that is it makes us better. It makes us understand why those stats are there. But when there's no stats, what do you have to go off of, people? What do you have to go off of? Oh, I know. Eyeballs. Yeah. You have to actually watch the game, and you have to actually know the players and stuff like that. Like, nobody knows Chris Bacon, right? You will know Chris Bacon, but maybe you won't, because you don't care about that. And that's fine. You're not supposed to care about it until it gets to the NFL and we can win some money off that, man. Good luck, man. I'll see you soon. Anyway, I can't. On a write-up coming to you next year. Oh, yeah. Let's get to it. Let's get to my article that just dropped at drroto.com, my hard hits and cool picks article. And who are the new people? Oh, we're starting it off. Nate Landman of the Atlanta Falcons. This guy has been getting it done under the radar all season. He's coming off of 2 great games right now, and his due diligence is getting it paid off, right? But guess what? He's not even owned right now, and we don't have any bye weeks, so we really don't need. But guess what? What you do need is somebody that's going to produce for you. The same way that when I had Zaire Franklin go down with an injury, I brought in Levante David, and then I shifted over to Elandon Roberts. I'm going to keep saying it because I'm the only one in the industry that called it. Check it. Oh, yeah. Ha. And guess what? I'll get back to it, too. Those 4 wins put me at 38-3-2 for the year. You ain't going to get a better article than that. Dig it. I mean, 3 losses, 2 ties, but I'm dishing winners every single week for your IDP teams. Man, if that's what I'm saying. That's why I tell it every single week that you got to go check the site. You got to look for these bets because they're not always there. They don't try to pull out tackles. FanDuel, you be lucky. It's always sacks and interceptions. That game starts, though. They be rolling them tackles in there. You're like, come on, man. I want that before. But they don't do it before. And there's a reason for that. It's because that articles and podcasts like this exist. Dig it. IDP matters. Hashtag that. Because I do every single article. Woo! Let's move along. Hey, man, we got a guy returning from injury. People are forgetting. People are slipping. Cody Barton, right? Cody Barton is stepping back in. And he's only at like 10% owned right now. So some people probably got him on their benches. The other people just storing him, or they got a deep bench, so they're able to keep multiple linebackers on their team. Well, some people can't do that. So when you get a chance to come back, and plus the way the Redskins gave that game up last week, they should have stomped. Man, they were like okay, so my Ultra Contrarian show, the very contrarian lineup, yes, cash. But man, they could have won some more money if them Redskins would have played a little better. And I mean, Robinson did everything that we thought he would. I mean, here I am turning this into a DFS podcast for the second week. Yeah. All right. But he's coming back. He's going to assume his role. He's going to get his tackles. There's no other way to put it. He doesn't have anybody in front of him. So there's just going to be people running at him the whole game, the rest of the year. Get him in your lineups, because this man could easily go 9-10 tackles every single game going forward. And that's how you do it. Bang. Linebacker. Man, this guy is 3% owned. Jack Campbell. Just because he's a rookie doesn't mean he exists. He keeps working hard every single week. And Detroit has a very, very good schedule IDP-wise coming up. So therefore, Jack Campbell is going to get, and he has gotten better with each game. If you are watching him, you will see him learning the defenses, learning the other offenses, and learning. That is exactly who Jack Campbell was, the Jack Campbell that I and many other IDP experts slash defensive experts around the league compared. He has the name. Jack Campbell was a linebacker 50 years ago. You just don't know it, right? Jack Campbell's name is a linebacker. Jack Campbell's name only exceeds what it really is right now. And to get him on your dynasty team, to have him, to trade for him, I'd trade a 6. I'd trade a 6 right now for Jack Campbell because he's going to be tackling for your team for a very long time on your dynasty team. Believe that. Let's go over to tackle totals. We're going to get Cody Barton with 7. We're going to do Nate Landman with 6. And hey, man, Jack is still learning. He's going to get 5 tackles, right? We're going to get those 3 players. Look at them. If they can help you win this week, then win. If you need other players, offensive players, Doc's article just hit today for the waiver wire. You need to get the Dr. Roto right now and check that out. Also, get to the subs only Discord. They actually, Danger got fed up with so much IDP talk in all the chats, like my boy Dilla, primetime player, everybody else. They was just rolling. It's like, hey, he'd override. I'm flipping from room to room answers. And finally, Danger's like, enough of the shenanigans. Defensive chat. And then he's getting them in check. I think Dilla rolled in there and he said something about defensive and he hagged him and he goes, hey, there's a whole chat for that. There is a chat for that. And that chat got my back. Oh, yeah. Love talking IDP in there, as well as DFS and seasonal every single week. Sunday, man, you're going to need the subs only Discord. The season starts tomorrow. This is the last 3 weeks of fantasy football for most leagues, and you need to win. You need every tackle, every point, every reception, every sack, every interception, every touchdown that you can get, every yard, every extra point, every field goal that you can get, every return yard. Let's not forget our boy, Keyshawn Nixon. Yes, I picked him up, Andy Landon Roberts, and I started them both. And just FYI, when I did a Landon Roberts weeks ago, he was like under 1% owned. That man is 35% owned. So I want to say thank you to everybody for envisioning and giving Landon Roberts the championships of champions. Good job, guy. Got you out there. Have a great day, everybody. And as always, may the points and tackles be with you. Woo! Ooh, yeah! Let's smash.